peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
All right, hey folks, it's Pizza Hulk. I didn't really. I forgot I had a particular cheat on that I thought might help me out, and it did. I'm a dude. I didn't want to be a dude, but I'm gonna be the dude. Let's see. We're going to be. That's right. We are Elvis Presley. Yeah, we're gonna have a couple of these. Oh, that's right. When we get out. All right. Welcome to Pizza Hulk's building playthrough, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to build like a crazy person. We don't care too much about this lady. Oh, it's the wrong one.
Come on. Oh, God!
Dude, the reason I don't like being him is his voice. I don't like the voice.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Sean! We're never, ever probably going to see you unless we go in the Institute to get some stuff. But other than that, buddy. Did you give me your ring? Give me your ring. Alright, let's go. So I've literally spent a few days, a couple hours over those few days, trying to get this game to load up with mods on it. I've been having a very difficult time. There's stuff in here. Right? Like a tech suit in here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can't put it on. Maybe I'm wearing it already. I have my old one on, that's right. So I'm here to build a bunch of crazy things, bunch of structures, and we're gonna role play the heck out of it. I think there should be. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Oh no.
Malfunction in emergency exit door override. Please contact.
Just trying to familiarize myself a little bit. I like playing in this game. I've played it a lot of times in a lot of different ways. But I really like the settlement building. I'm one of those dudes. And I use a couple mods in particular that makes it even more fun, I think, to use the mods in this game. And one is called OC Decorator, and that lets me place objects and they are static. So if I want to put that coffee cup somewhere, it's gonna stay there. As far as if you're paying attention there, I just tossed in a bunch of stats. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh, it's too late. Let's go. Double hit. Yeah.
Roaches? What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? And unlike this stuff, of course, how do you jump in this game? Where I walk into it and stuff goes everywhere, which is fun when you're shooting and blowing stuff up in buildings. Not so much fun when you're trying to make things look a particular way. Alright, let's grab the video game. Wow. I forgot. No, we don't care about that. Thank you. So I put on, I had my standard mods ready to go, and I want to try a couple others, just you know, the old curious thing. And no, I think there's any actual loot in this room. Yeah, good. Ha ha ha, sucker. Ooh, come on, big boy. What happened to you? What happened to these people? Where is my world? It's gone, buddy. And we're gonna fix that. Another reason I like playing the girl is that she is a lawyer. I like the kind of mindset and the direction that I usually take with her. Yeah, give me that delicious rad meat. So good. But yeah, I just kind of use that, you know, I tend to either pick which kind of law she is practicing to go with the sort of direction of her character. So. And, yeah. Yeah, I think there's like a couple little things back here. Maybe some bullets. Grab some smokes. Anyway, so yeah, I just stuck on a few mods I wanted to try to go along with the ones I usually use. And couldn't get the load up, right? So then I start slowly picking through. I could get this right now, actually, because I have a cheat on. But I found that if you leave here with the cryolator on the first day, like the first time you leave the vault, it can break the game. So yeah, here we go. So then you go through the process of eliminating the new mods, right? So I got rid of all of them and was like, shoot, one of my older mods must be whatever it is, unsupported now. Huh. Yeah. Let's get weird, guys. Yeah, I'm having trouble with the reticule. We ain't even getting out of the ball, people. I should have kept the baton. I've been playing lots of other games, and I haven't been shooting in this one for a while. That dude. Give me all your rad roaches meats. Oh, I can't switch. I was like, just switch back to the baton, people. Let's melee the hell out of this. No. This is it, right? No, come on. Here we go. And there's one sneaky boy in here, as I recall. He just comes out of the floor. Okay. I need to play like a couple hours just to get the old Hey, if I put this on, do I get the flashlight? Beep 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 beep. Got 64 megs. You can run a giant space telescope with that. Bet you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? That's how you start out. Stat boy. How do I get over here? Alright. Yeah, I'll keep the pistol for now. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can scroll through these. There we go. We want the new jumpsuit. And some glasses. Get some perception. How do you do third person? There we go. Oh, look at us. We're so studly. We're gonna fix your look here in a minute, buddy. You don't like that. Alright. Anyway, I think there's bullets and another jumpsuit in here, right? Come on, give me my stuff. And I had a man, and so I go through. I guess let me take a breath. I'll leave it on this beautiful shot of our impending apocalypse, right? So I'm picking and choosing. I'm getting through. I get everything, and then I'm like, all right, let me just wipe all this good stuff that I wanted to try, and then I started plucking off the ones I usually use until I got to the one that obviously was broken. And I can't tell you how many times I had to because at first I was trying to edit the new ones too, just plucking off ones I thought, all right, this might be a little sketch. Maybe this is the one that's breaking it, you know. So anyway, I get to the one that was breaking it finally, and take it off, and here we go. But it might be another mod I have. I stuck a mod on here to, as you may have seen, skip the intro. The only problem is if you skip the intro, you have to be the dude. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there we go. I don't remember there being anything down here. Nah. How do you run in this game? Okay. Oh. Oh, it's like another... I must have got the bullets then. I swear, yeah. Alright, well, we're good anyway. We'll be pretty much invulnerable soon, so... I'm more interested in the things on the floor, the stuff. Anyway, so now I'm here. I have to go back and look at some of the mods I took off. I'm sure some of them will be fine if I turn on. But I also know there's going to be some that I shouldn't try. It'll break the game. But I have the bulk of what I want. That I normally like to use to mod and build. So, ooh. So we'll get down here and we'll change the way we look. The funny thing is, I took 2 off. Because I was like, it might could be either one of these. I'll just get rid of them both. Now I don't know which one exactly it was. One was just a face preset mod. Alright. Well, bam. I don't know who I want to be. I know I don't want to be that dude. He looks kind of skeevy. Oh no. You look like you should be saving like a lady in a castle. This one's not too bad. This guy might be it. This guy looks like a crazy, evil genius. Yes, yes. He kinda has the evil genius look. Alright. Is there anything we want to do? What's this stuff do? Sculpt? No. Type. Oh, no. We're smooth criminal. Does that smooth out everything? I think we're just smooth now. Oh yeah. No. Smooth, my friend. I mean, I think the smirk is what drew me in. I'm not changing that for sure. I just want to make sure I... How smooth are you, my friend? Are you the smoothest? We know your head's smooth. Are your ears smooth? I see you looking at me. I'll do what I want with those ears, man. I'm the actual evil genius. Yes? Yes. I don't know that I want to change much else. I kind of like him, man. Can we... Yeah. But again, I think it's the paleness. This guy was a soldier. But he might not have been a frontline guy. No. I don't think you were a frontline guy, were you? Look at the smirk. No, buddy. No. But you learned some things, didn't you? Yeah, you learned some things. You'll be alright. You can hold a gun, you'll be fine. Facial hair. I thought he had some scruff on there. I was like, what is this garbage? Leprechaun, eh? I mean, did we go for the evil guy goatee and mutton chops? Hold on. Let's do the hair first. Let's get the haircut. Although, again, this is kind of working for me. No, we'll see about that. All right, Professor. Oh, no, we're definitely not that guy. Mr. 9 to 5. Kind of like that one. No. This kind of has like a prickish look to it. He'd say, what are you trying to do? No. How is that alpha male? That looks like any kid from the late more like early 80s. Wow. We weren't rocking this in the world before we got frozen. Look at this. Look at this. That looks cool. We're not there. We have to earn that hairstyle, dude. No. No. I kind of like 9 to 5 so far, and the first one, Professor. Because he just kind of looks like this guy that would be mad a little bit at the world. And here's what I want. I want a guy that was middle of the road, kind of, life, career, and he was in the engineering corps. That's it. He's an engineer, and but he was a really good technical guy, but he was really, like, aggressive enough and outspoken enough to really to shine and get what he feels he truly deserves. Oh, did we bald him up? He looked at me so mad. No, we won't do that. Nope. Mm-mm. Can't. Nope. No, we're not that tough yet. Like I said, we'll go through some changes. Alright, it's 9 to 5. Professor just looks a little... I want my guy to be trying a little harder. Like, he considers his image now. He's out the ball. He's in a new world. No one knows who he is. And he has knowledge like you wouldn't believe. Don't you, boy? Alright, let's see. I'm done. Oh, facial hair. I might give him something. I don't think the chops are going to work for him. Maybe just... Oh, he's got the English brawler look. No. Maybe a weird stash or something, No. I mean, we could just go with the evil guy goatee, right? I'm glad I changed the hair, because I think this hair matches facial hair better. No, that's way too cool. Again, too cool. Too cool. Too cool. Way too cool. Maybe suave. Remember that pizza. Yeah, kind of liking suave better. Oh, it's just under her lip. Nah, he'd either be completely shaved like all the time, or he'd have something that is kept up. I kind of like the suave stash and the goatee. Nope. 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 Ooh. That just beat out suave. No. Nah. He just doesn't look like he'd have that bushy of a hair. That doesn't look as evil as the shaved one. And again, this guy's going to be keeping things trimmed up a little bit. I just wanted to see if there was like a better goatee or like a neat beard or something. What was it called? Commonwealth. Yeah, that's us. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm good. I think that's my dude. All right, let's see. What are extras? Let's just remove anything. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Okay. Oh, I did something. Oh no, it's just me scrolling through. Yeah, we don't want any of that, do we? I don't see how that would change anything. What does he look like without the lip color? I can't tell the difference. We're none of this. This isn't happening. Look like the lip color. Jesus. Not really sure it made much of a difference, but damage, nah. Little chin scar. No, he's never been brawling like that. No. And then, oof, how do we? Can I turn him to the side? It's hard to see. I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's see. I would say he'd be a little bit on the thin, but kind of muscular side, right? Like he's not, you know, he works out. He takes his, he's one of those A-type personalities, but just didn't have the guts to go for it back then. So he's angry. What do you get? Oh, no, we're nothing like that. Like I said, kind of on the thin side. I like that. Like he's crazy. He's not crazy. I'm just saying. Like, he's aware. All right, that works. Done. Yes. No. I have glasses on. I was like, what happened?
Enjoy your return to
Okay, now here's the other tricky part.
Thank you for choosing
Sometimes when you have mods on, you don't get out of the vault. So, fair warning. Anyway, I don't know if the mod that skips the whole beginning entrance is what finally got me in. I'm assuming it's really actually one of those two mods that I took off. Because I've used this one before. I just don't usually like being the guy. But I've used this before when I couldn't get in with mods. Oh my god, my mic was up. Anyway, so what I've been doing in Fallout is playing a modded playthrough as the railroad, because I've never done that. I have like 81% trophies, and most of the stuff I have left is dumb stuff, like put a grenade in somebody's pocket or something like that. But storyline stuff is what I'm missing. I haven't done the underground playthrough or I've never chosen the Institute before, so you know. I'm sorry about this, but this is I can't run around and do stuff with this going on. So anyway, when I was playing this, I don't really give a crap, so I turned on as much Creation Club stuff as I could get. Believe it. Alright, so I think I left... No, I'll deal with that later. Let's do what everybody needs to do first. And we'll talk about some of the mods as we go along. I'm just glad I'm in. Alright, so we're going to come up to my first mod. That's obvious anyway. And that's this little box right here. So in this box is a magazine. And you read it, and it gives you the perk point for it, right? So if I read Action Boy number 1, it's going to make a noise. Ready? And it's going to keep saying that it's giving me the Grognak perk or whatever. I don't think it gives you the actual perk. And now I've learned Action Boy 1, right? So if I want the next one, I've learned Action Boy 2. So what it does is it frees up your points, I guess, that you earn from leveling to just throw into some of the extra stuff. You still have to add certain perk points in to certain skills, but this covers most of them. I don't generally use everything in the box, or all levels of everything in the box, but the interesting thing about the perks in this game is that if you want to build certain things, there are certain perks that you need to have, and they not always make sense. But, anyway, I always get this one for sure. Because I'm not really here to, I mean, I'll be doing some playing, and every now and then I'll get bored and run around, but I also need materials and stuff for the building. And I'll need some objects and whatnot. And there was a mod that was supposed to turn off all of the settlement requirements, but, you know, it's one that got plucked. Anyway, we'll get the first one in that. Whoops. No, I just screwed it up. I just screwed it up. I don't think that's going to work for me. You got to learn them in order. That's alright, I'll have extra points. Man, I wish I could just stay on. Well, maybe if I go to transfer. That's it. So basically every time I do this, I'm getting that perk filled in. We can't get the Black Widow perk, right? That wouldn't make sense. Actually, I'm not a fan of this. I don't usually use it in any playthrough. It just makes finding stuff kind of hard. I don't do cannibal. Not when I'm not for like modding or anything purposes. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I'm never gonna be in a situation where I'm super beat up and I'm gonna need to like eat. I'm gonna have like the best armor, like armor you can't even believe, and add in all this stuff. You know. I do like to take drugs though. Anyway, so basically I want to grab like pretty much everything that gives me what I need to build. I don't even remember what that is. Why does it say Courser? Doesn't it just say... That's making me nervous. I don't know. Ghoulish is alright. We'll save some points in that. This is amazing. Now, if you don't care, you want to learn them all, then just go through and go nuts. I don't want to mess with any terminals. And I have a lockpick cheat on. This is one of the most overpowered perks in the game, but I cannot stand that dude's voice. I can't. So I'm not doing that kind of playthrough anyway. So, but if you're doing a normal playthrough, this it will limit some of your things that you can do and choices, but it will make you so you'll have so much XP. It's crazy. Intimidation's kind of cool to play with. As you can see, I'll have basically everything I need to build. Now, I don't need the locksmithing perks really, but I don't remember if they code into any other type of stuff I might want to make. We'll be wandering around alone a lot. I don't really know what that is. You see, I think some of these are buffs from some of the other magazines you can find. Again, this one I don't really use, but I don't know if it affects anything else. I just want level 1 with that. No, I don't think I want that. I want to be careful with some of these because I don't want the night vision thing. Yeah. I think this one lets you shoot through walls, which is pretty cool. You know what? Again, not one I normally get for anything. Alright, let's talk about refractor's fun. Let's talk about the next. Look at all these. So basically I'm gonna have like the best health, energy, damage, and then throw on like armor out of this world. I don't really want you know, I don't want to be killed by a deathclaw while I'm trying to build out in murk water, I think it's called, or something like that. The swamp. That's not what we're here to do. This one I want to talk about. Now Ricochet is another one that is super overpowered because once you get to level 3, this happens so much. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know what the stats say it's supposed to be because I've always thought it just didn't make any sense. But if you have Ricochet 3, you're going to be almost upset sometimes because you're not going to get to shoot as many people. So I like it up to 2. Believe me, even at 2, you're going to get a decent amount. Now all this stuff is for building, really. Now I'm gonna do sneak up to level 4 because I just whatever, the invisibility thing in this is, I don't like it. I had I had a mod on that was supposed to turn that off, but again, it's one of the ones I turned off. Maybe I'll save that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm already gonna be crazy overpowered. Oh yeah, well, again, I'm at, okay, we're at the bottom. I was like, why? What did I do? It's fun to play with that one. Okay. Actually, I like them. Money isn't going to be a problem. I'm almost afraid to turn these on just in case they affect something else. Alright, so now if you go to here, and we go to our perk chart, you can see we've got all our stars in there for most of the stuff. Yeah, like I said, Bloody Mess, I don't really, it's not a perk I like in any playthrough. Yeah, that Courser stuff must be one of the magazines or something else. I'll probably just won't need to use it, so. I just can't remember if that affects what you can add to the... Well, it'll tell me later. Anyway, so the magazine box is here for Elvis Presley whenever he needs it. Or I can just level up. Now, the other trick is, the thing I forgot to do, or one I turned off, is that usually what I do is I'll build for a while, you know, get up to like level 50, and then I have a mod that you can turn on that takes away the experience from the build. Actually, other than drinks and stuff, and food, I don't really need any of this stuff. There we go. Actually, I'll grab one first. Shiggles and gits. Oh, that's not how to jump in this game. That's how to jump. So, Silk Beam. Another mod I took off was, it's like, I think it's called Harvest the Commonwealth. You can plant silk beans and anything. I'm going to turn that one back on. I've used it before. See, that's the thing. I turned off some mods I know I've used before that were fine. Came in, checked it. It still wouldn't load in. So, whatever. Hey, guys. Home looks a little different. Do I want to deal with Oddsworth right now? Not really. Oh, we could just get this out of the way.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
It really is.
Codsworth? You're still here.
God, I look perfect.
So, other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here.
Of course no one else is still alive.
Deter the pride of General Atomics International. But you seem the worse for wear.
Well,
Best
hey.
not let the wife see you in that state.
Listen, dude. I look
Where is
great.
the missus, by the way?
She did. Oh, well, we don't want to hurt Codsworthy's feelings.
In a better place.
We care about
Sir,
robots.
these things
I didn't
you
mean.
say
I forgot to mention that.
terrible thing. I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction. to
Programmable
calm this
friends.
dire- It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game.
Yes, Sean.
Is the lad with you?
No, some psycho kidnapped him.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get my son back.
I mean,
It's
probably
worse
not.
than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia.
We may see him though.
Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
I need to get the bald guy's stuff.
200 years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir.
Are you
Or give
bragging?
or take
That's
a
what I
little.
think he would say.
The Earth's rotation
I mean, look at around the buildings,
dings
dummy.
the old chronometer.
This would not be shocking at all. I'd be like,
That
Jesus,
means
how long was I under?
2 centuries late for dinner.
Good one,
Whip
Codsy.
you up a snack? You must be famished.
Yes, I would like a snack.
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird.
I can charge the
What's wrong?
pants off a robot.
Oh, son, it's been just horrible.
Oh no.
2 centuries with no one to talk to.
Codsy.
No one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but Nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Oh, nothing. And
Yeah.
don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car.
What's wrong with my car?
Polished rust.
Codsy, how's my car?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead.
Just Nora.
I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you. This was a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Yes.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Let's kill some bugs.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir. What's all peekaboo?
Get him.
That'll even get me. Ah, well.
Yep.
Make it. Run it off.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, but flies. Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
I'm wondering what I'm going to do with the old Sanctuary Blueberry this
Picking up
time.
hostile life signs. Found you. Oh, I was just getting warmed up.
Get that guy in the back.
Another bug to bash. I dare say this should be fun. Apparently decided we were too much trouble. Sir, your family isn't here either.
No,
They're really gone, aren't they?
we didn't even check my house.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. Last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will.
Doubt it.
I shall remain here to secure the home front.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. You're the best. Do 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 do. Alright. Alright. We're here. What a dump. That's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put some of my mods back on and see what happens. But I got a lot of stuff to do before I get there. I'm special. Do nothing. You protect the rating. Do 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 do. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's claim this bad boy. Okay. Alright, I have a scrap mod on. I have to be careful. Particularly, I might turn it off later, actually. Here, you want to get rid of a bunch of this garbage, right? You want your sanctuary to look a little nicer. But you got to be careful here. Here more than just about anywhere. Because you can get rid of this road and it will screw up the mesh. You can take down the entire frame on the houses. So you put a light up here and you're like, oh, let me get rid of that light, and you accidentally click on the frame and everything in the whole house will be gone. So I recommend, if you're going to use something like this, you be very careful. And I want to show you that, remember, when you pick this stuff up, you're still going to have this brown dirt patches in your roads. So, but you can get rid of a bunch of these annoying bushes. That people would just obviously do some cleanup in there. They're a little town, and you got to be careful with the yellow. You're like, okay, well, I can see the yellow outline. Well, sometimes the yellow outline, you don't know it. See right here, it looks like the car is outlined in yellow, but it's not. It's the street. Make sure you're actually on what you want to get rid of. So yeah, you can even get rid of these little rocks in the ground that everyone hates, right? But if you do it wrong, the street disappears. And you might as well start over. I mean, you can build like a ramp or, like, you know, something across wherever you make your hole, but it can screw up things like, what's her name? I call her Trashy. Carla, maybe? Trash can Carla sounds right. And you want to be careful when you're just getting rid of the normal stuff too, that you don't tear up everything. And if you saw there, I had to move the tire to get it to let me scrap it. Now I'm not going to sit here and do this all day. Although I could. And will at some other point. No, and I'm on it. I just try to either go with it or, you know, you get rid of all the crap you can. And usually I put stuff down that covers most of this stuff. And some ammo. Okay, I was just wondering, let's bats this guy. Yeah, I forget, there's like, there might be another one in here too. And there's more bugs in one of these houses. I always forget there's still some bugs around. Anyway, this is not really my day one objective. There's something hopefully up here at the gas station that I need. Don't take their clothes. Or he'll be naked, like forever. And don't take that pipe out of the dog either. Just leave it. Just leave it. There's mods that will get rid of it if you want. But I'm telling you, base game, don't play with that. Don't mess with that. Just take the stuff, but don't mess with it. That guy will just always be a naked guy. Come here, buddy. We're kind of animals, don't worry.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Except when they're bad.
You want to come with me, pal? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Sure. Alright, let's kill some mole rats, bro. I'm just a regular person investigating the red rocket right now. Huh? Luckily, there don't appear to be any dangers. What's the matter, boy? Wait, did I get him with that on? Oh! I don't even know if they're gonna pop up. Dude, that means no holes in my... Anyway, the nice thing about this scrap mod is that generally speaking, as you can see, I can't scrap this entire building. Oh, they are here. That's alright. I should be able to get rid of their holes. Well, bam. Well, bam, well, bam. Yeah, the only problem with that is I don't know if the mole attack is over. Yay. I can just walk into any settlement and it's mine. And you see I can't take the ground apart here. I can't do anything like that. So it's fine in most settlements, actually. It's just certain ones you want to be careful with. Like, I think Egret Tours, you got to be careful there. Because you can get rid of some important stuff. But generally, like I said, the buildings like this and stuff are fine. And you can finally get rid of all this crap. So if you have never used a scrap mod, this isn't scrap the settlement, that's what most people use. The problem I have with that is that you could scrap this building. I think they've adjusted it so that you can make it so you can get like a lighter mode, I guess. I'm not sure. But you can finally get rid of all this garbage. Most scrap mods, though, can't actually handle the garbage here. What it'll do is that it'll come back again later. So we'll see. I think this one actually gets rid of it for good. But for some reason here, and it's just here, you can get rid of stuff in... Like the stuff I got rid of in Sanctuary isn't going to come back. But sometimes these garbage piles come back here. At least I've had that happen with other mods. Now, can I get rid of the hole? I don't think so. Yeah. That's alright. What are you going to do? Anyway, some of this stuff... And look, you don't have to try to drag these 7,000-pound moles around. And you can, like I said, you can even get rid of all this weird debris that normally somebody would have cleaned up. And wouldn't leave laying around. Like you wouldn't have bushes in your cook fire. That just doesn't even make sense. Normal wear and tear. I was going to say, I don't think I can get on it. Is going to keep grass. I mean, okay, you know. Obviously, we need to get the settlement here, but sadly, one of the mods, the two mods that I took off, and I don't think it was broken, but maybe it was the one that was breaking it, was, oh, the mod that makes everything, you get green trees and green grass. Also, the ground will look a little sparser than usual because I have a tweak on that reduces the ground clutter and stuff. I think I left that one on. It has a medium grass, so there still should be a decent amount of grass. Alright, it gives me room to see. But yeah, as you can see, it's going to turn your little what you might find an annoying amount of time normally, because you're going to be spending your time scrapping a bunch of stuff you wouldn't normally. Now, sometimes these little piles of trash actually give you some metal or plastic. But I was standing on it, as you can see, it dropped down a little bit. And what's nice is that actually helps your people get around the settlement a little easier too. Another good reason to get rid of this crap. Alright, we can leave some of that. Goodbye. And see, it said contents transferred to the workbench. So any, whatever, you know, meat, teeth, right? You get mole rat teeth. Thank you. Now what's nice is, now see here, the road I could break. So I could tear this whole chunk out. That would be bad. Because Preston and the group need to walk up through here, right, at some point. Maybe. If I decide to get them. Point is, it could also screw up maybe sending in settlers from different places. So. But like at Starlight, you can clear up all the bones and everything, but you don't have to worry about pulling up the whole ground. Although this one might let you take the movie screen out. So I am stoked that I can get, like I can go to Nordhagen right now and just start building. Well, I could take the settlement. What I'm going to do here in a minute is head back to Sanctuary and start. Well, I'm going to do a little gathering. But there is something here I want. And see how you can finally get all this crap. I mean, if you want to play a messy playthrough where you're like, that's your character's roleplay, that's fine. But a lot of people are frustrated by all this debris, because normally you wouldn't be able to scrap that. You get rid of the tires and the water cooler and all that, but this little crap on the ground, you'd never be able to scrap it. Some of it you can't either, I want to say. I think I have to be ducking maybe when I come in here to get some of this. Or you either have to get rid of the objects that are on top of it. And you can't get rid of those, so. Anyway, if you duck and go into the menu, sometimes you can get rid of stuff like that. Anyway, I feel like scrapping is, we're not going to scrap the dog. And some of this you might want to leave through for roleplay purposes. I do sometimes in certain areas. I don't think I can get this. So, yeah. A lot of other buildings you don't have to worry about really messing stuff up. But who would want to stand here in this garbage? Again, I know nobody lives here, but when my settlers move in, see, I always thought that should be a mechanic, right? And I think there are mods to do that, where you can make it basically like the settlement gets cleaned up over time. I'll check that out in a minute. Which is cool. I would love to have one of those, but PlayStation 4. Let's say, give me this. Need that. Alright, yeah, I'll need the duck. Oh. Sometimes if you can get just rid of one piece, you can get to the others. Anyway, that's fine. So yeah, if you want to get rid of this stuff, that's fine. If you want to leave some stuff for some role play, have at it. Just remember that this stuff can get knocked off the counter and get messed up. What is this? Unless you have, is this what, yeah, this is what I want. There we go. Here's what we got. After. I don't know if it automatically puts it on me or not. No, I gotta put it on. Alright. I'll get used to the menus eventually. Here we go. Oh yeah, I got this stuff. For now. Alright, and then this. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe I can fly. I need to change the turn radius. Oh, I need to switch controllers. That's what it is. I forgot this controller was busted. Works fine for most other games, but not for something you want to have a quick turn radius on, especially to the right. It's slower for some reason. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have flight, which means we can build skyscrapers if we want to. Yes, indeed. How in the world did you get up here, dummy? This is where he lives now. But yeah, you can finally get rid of all this crap. If you don't know, you can build up here. I always build up here. I'm going to build up here this time. I love it. I think it's one of the coolest looking looks you can get in the game. And I think probably on my very first playthrough, I probably tried. I know it was early on. I've always built up here. Now that last dirt pile I just took out, you should leave. Because that'll let you build something off the side here. But I'm going to be able to place stairs and do it anyway because I have mods, people. Get this crap off. Yeah. Alright. Mainly it was here for the rain, but I know I'm going to come back to do some work shortly. Whereas in Sanctuary, I'm going to do very little. We'll leave a little bit of detritus for now. We'll see what I want to do. I don't want to totally unrag this place, I don't think. But those garbage piles, I have always hated. And again, if you're playing slobs, fine. But there's just certain things that people are gonna do. Especially in a settlement of, let's say, 20 people, right? Because we're not having, like... This is... three scragglers just hanging out in the middle of nowhere. This is gonna be a little... well, generally a town-ish, right? This, I always treat Red Rocket really just as an extension of Sanctuary. So, whether I turn it into the robot shack slash power armor station, or I turn it into a forward sort of like defensive post, or just another settlement extension, like I say, it's just, you know, farm. What you can do, if you didn't know, so get a little food up in Sanctuary, right? To get started, to get the settlers there, that's what we need. And then build a huge farm here. There's not a lot of very good fertile soil, but you can put the crop plots down. You get them. Oh, my allergies are terrible today. And then I could shut this window. That might help, pizza. All right. Nighttime. I love this because there's always lights here. Don't take those off. Anyway, whatever the role play. Oh yeah, so you can put your crops here as long as you can make 10 farmers making 60 food. And if you've got 20 people here and 20 people here, you're still making 40 extra food. Now, if you don't know, you can pick stuff like this up, right? And bring it over here. And you can scrap it. Yeah, I turned all those off. There's a ring over there. I had it set up so that there was a lunch pail and a box over there. There was supposed to be like a ring with infinite ammo. Come on, stupid, let's do this. Let's go. Where'd he go? Oh, one other thing you gotta do here. Oops. Actually, we'll grab this one. So, if you want dog meat to stick around where you want to be able to see them or place them, when you come to Sanctuary, you can grab a dog house. You know, stick them where you want them to be for right now. That doesn't look very even. But don't dismiss him yet. Like, he's going to do that weird thing where he kind of wanders anyway. The problem is... That's right. There's more than one doghouse in Sanctuary. There. Now, if you plan on having more than one dog, see, that's the whole structure, not the dirty crap. That's the stuff. So that's what I'm talking about. You want to take off the weeds, not the house. And a lot of times it'll look like what you hit on. I'm telling you, be careful with the scrapping knife. How about that? All right, quick. So I got that one. Anyway, basically, you look behind your houses. I know there's another one in here somewhere. Another thing I like to do in Sanctuary, usually before I start bringing people in, is go through, and you can, if you want to, remember you can store this stuff or whatever, but they're going to walk to any chair, right, that is capable of having them sit on it, right? So it can be very difficult in Sanctuary to find your settlers. Is that an inflated kickball? It can be very difficult to find your settlers because of just all the chairs. All right. So important mod number 2. Oh, I forgot to get the dog houses. That's what I was doing. All right. My point is, if you release dog meat, and let's see if I don't think I turned this one on. Can you be in here? I had no idea. No, I don't have it on. Okay. There's some stuff down here, though. It's not. Let's pick it. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Yeah, no.
Got it.
We got gold, people. We are rich. Rich beyond our wildest imaginations. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Gwinnett Stout. I like stout. I prefer lager, but I like stout. Here's the pizza. Why are you grabbing this crap? It's going to be part of my bilge. I can place that down and it won't get moved. Role play. Okay. Dog houses. I think there's one back in this one. Yep, there's one. Dog meat found something. Good for you. I don't care. I feel like dog meat can be very pushy sometimes. What? What? I know we went here. What do you think you found, dude? I can use some of the... I have water mod on. I didn't have to take it off. I'm so excited. Uh-oh. You found trouble is what you did, stupid. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's going to happen a lot. Oh, well. There won't be too much fighting. Look at this. It's broken. It looks like water up here. I'm not walking in that dog meat. There it goes. Oh, Fallout. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's still another doghouse somewhere in here. Oh yeah, that's me turning. That's me trying to turn to the right. That's left. That was right. Yeah, we gotta fix that, bro. Well, I also don't want settlers coming over here to play with the chemistry station. So keep that in mind. I know when I first started playing, it was super frustrating because I couldn't understand. I was like, God, I'm always trying to find. I'm like, you know, it would say I had a new settler, and I would show up. Now, I would say getting rid of this platform is not the worst thing. So if you were going to take one out, you could take out that, because it's the ground underneath. They're just walking. This just happens to be an object that they can walk on, and there's nothing. There isn't a single angle that you can't approach this from that you. Well, maybe there is. Anyway, they'll just slide over to the side and still be able to get up here. My point is, this structure isn't what they're meshed to. It's the ground underneath. So if you want to get this and turn this into a big farm plot, you see what I'm saying? That is a really good idea. So, because normally what you end up doing is either putting farm plots on that, you end up building your farm back here just because it's easier. Sanctuary, when it does, I've never really had too many problems with attacks here, but they usually come from either over there, the front of the settlement, or randomly they just sort of appear back in here, I think. But that has only happened to me twice. Ever. So, and like I said, generally speaking, you just don't get attacked here that much. Okay. Downstairs into... Oh, good. I was like, I hope the name of it's on there. Dr. Mobius's cellar. Absolutely. For me, a must-have on a building playthrough. Now, I know how to dupe the materials, and I might even do it here real quick, just because you can start out with, like, so much. But this thing is amazing. And much credit to the modder, whose name I don't remember. Sorry about that. But I'm just here to tell you that it is fantastic. So all these crates, there's a story here too, by the way, if you want to check it out. There's a little story that goes along. It's kind of interesting, I think. I actually liked it, but they did a good job on it. But just start by reading this terminal here, right? And you can see there's even tech documents and stuff just laying around, all this cool stuff. Dog, I didn't think you... How are you getting into these places? Now, this trunk has random stuff in it, but it's pretty good, right? Bunch of ammo. But that's not really why you're here, and that's not really the purpose. So, look at that. You can turn this off if you want, but you don't have to. Alright, so in here, we've got Brotherhood of Steel Supplies. There's 100 tech documents. There's, you know... here we've got keys. Now, I would be very careful, but I want you to know how friggin' amazing this is. Alright? Now, I want you to see that I've got things listed out, but as key. But if you take these keys, I want to show you how long it takes to go through this. And passwords. That's also... Now, you can get into pretty much anything with this in the game. But that is going to take up a massive amount of space in your inventory. A massive amount. So consider that. All the holotapes in the game. You want to get all the Eddie Winter holotapes? They're here, right? There they are. You want all the FEV stuff? You want all... But again, look. So, pick and choose. But I like to place holotapes down in my mods. You can put down blank ones. There's 10 your special books, and just all the notes. Listen, I can't like release you from in here, so I'm gonna need you to shush just a bit. Okay. All the collectibles, all the magazines, all tools, basically anything in the base game is here, right? Now, look, you want 100 gilded grasshoppers out front of your your settlement? There you go. You want a Mila? There you go, right? Yeah, you get 100, but you can come in and transfer, and sometimes it'll let you choose an amount. Sometimes you just gotta take the 100. I don't know what to tell you. Body parts, I mean, anything you can think of is in here. And every kind of power armor, gun, ammo. What? Want 100 mini nukes? There you go. Want 100 bottle cap mines? There you go. So it's all here, and including food, not just the packaged food, but clean versions. All kinds of anything you need to make anything. And this is my go-to spot for decorating my settlements. I think one of these has money in it. And that's what we want right now. There we go. So 10,000 bottle caps, all the bobby pins you can want in the world, pre-war money, you can sell that, right? All the overdue bucks. Now, the other thing I usually get here is components. So we want to transfer all, and what it has is 1,000 of everything, except it's missing one, I believe. It's leather. I knew it. So it doesn't have leather in here for some reason, and I think there might be another one. We'll figure it out soon enough. But we're going to take all, right? And then you go over here to this magic button, and we're going to hit rematerialize. Right? And then when we look over, No, yeah, the first time you gotta do it twice. I did not know it made that noise before. That seems new to me. Maybe you updated it. But basically, if I want to have, you know, a box of San Francisco Sunlight sitting on a bar that I built with an ashtray with a lit cigarette in it and a beer beside it, I can put all that stuff down, and because OC decorated, it'll be static and it'll look amazing. That's why I need this, and that's why I recommend Dr. Mobius's Secret Cellar. Everything you can pretty much want. Now, if I want stuff from Nuka World, I gotta go to Nuka World. If I want stuff from Far Harbor, I gotta go to Far Harbor. But that's not a big deal. Anyway, we look back in here, everything's back. What we're gonna do is take all, right? Because I want a nice pile to start off with. We're gonna blast it. We're back, right? 10,000 bottle caps. Take all. Now, you're going to get some stuff that you're going to have like thousands of that you don't use in that kind of number. Doesn't matter. I think it's just easier for especially to start out with. Just to grab a bunch of everything right off the bat. Now, the reason I have the ability to move around is because I have a infinite weight mod on. Take it out, come back, and it works. And so there's a button to clear out everything in here. It's awesome. We're going to transfer everything one more time. And for now, I'm going to stop taking everything out of this box. And concentrate on the wood and the steel. And the concrete. Now, I have enough. If I went out and I did the dupe trick, I mean, think about it. If I've got like 5,000 steel, I can drop 5,000 steel, do the dupe trick, then I'll have 10,000. But since I'm trying to get a huge pile of cash going. Now, there's other mods I usually add on. Some will have a stack of like 50,000, 60,000, 99,000, whatever, you know. A big pile of cash, which is also helpful. And I think maybe my workbench, one of them, I might be able to make money. But oh, let's get some extra cloth, and then concrete. Because when you're doing a building one, that's really the stuff you're going to use the most, so might as well. So money-wise, where am I at? About 70K. Grab that. Oh, I forgot to get the concrete. We'll do it one more time after this one. Anyway, so eventually what will happen is I'll start to get low on wood, steel, believe it or not, and concrete. Because I'm going to build pretty much at every settlement it'll let me before it crashes. As much as I possibly can. So, I haven't decided a theme yet. Usually I do a theme. I got the role play in my head. Just haven't figured out what kind of theme I want for the build. There it is. Alright, so while I'm here, right, what's the one thing I'm missing? Leather. So we go to Brahmin, or we go to body parts, we grab the Brahmin, the Deathclaw, Mole Rat, Red Stag, and the Owleye. I think that's it for leather, right? Yeah. And then hit it again. You can get Shim Drown's skull. I'm playing a different game. Get used to this one. I'm trying to play Ark. Ark Survival Evolved. And that'll do it. For me, right? Oh, I should have been grabbing some more cash, man. Right, well, let's fix it before we leave. All right, and so I mean, you can grab stuff to sell, and like I said, all the good look, alien blaster, boom, right there. You want some energy rounds? They're in here somewhere. I'll tell you what I'd like. There we go. Well, I really like what I've got going on with. So I knew this guy had gone, and this one it was updated, and I was afraid it was going to be a what was causing my problem. But I got this thing on that fixes the menus. And I am loving it, loving it. There we go. That's way better. Okay. I got 20 rounds. Hold on. One of these things has ammo. Are they up here in the ammo boxes? What is wrong with the syringe ammo? Oh, it's just, yeah. Mines, grenades, ammunition. Yellow, we'll take 1,000 rounds. Okay. Alright. Oh, I think there's, oh, check it out. So back here is a, got a text. There we go. Anyway, you're like, dog, you can open that up and look at like some cool glowy stuff. Get out of there. I can't believe this guy can get in here. I didn't know they could get in here. This is a Nuka-Cola Quantum that you can drink and it refills. You just drink it forever. So that's pretty dope, right? There's a 10mm pistol trap, but nothing. You can get tools, you know, here's some leather. Components and everything. Remember there being too much oh, there's, like that. Oh yeah, Deathclaw eggs. Some cooking oil, and all this stuff is really nice for decorating purposes for me anyway. I don't think there's anything sneaky in here. Scissors and whatever. There's just some other little things you can grab I think are cool. Set a radar out stuff. We can kind of get an idea of what the guns they were using. I don't know what the beacon was for. A little drug operation. It's really nicely played, and then of course power armor suit, which I'm going to grab here before we leave, and some fusion cells. But before we do that, we need some fusion cores. Unfortunately, I think you get like 100 of it. And we may live here now. All right. Yep. But we got one. And we've got your base for your power armor, and of course there's a box for power armor. Ugh. But we're not really doing that right now. I just want to get this out of here. I forget sometimes that this is sitting in here, so I want to grab it. Now, if I put a jetpack on this, I think I can jetpack around in this with infinite AP. I do have to run an errand here shortly, but I do want to get to my point here and just show off these mods. I swear to God, I'll do some building. It's probably not going to be much in this episode, but really there's not much involved. I'm trying to get money, I'm trying to get crops, and I'm trying to get a few things to start off, right? So, oh, here it is. I usually move this. For now, it'll work. I know. So let's leave. Gosh. So now what do I need, right? I need a vendor. Preferably, I can find a vendor that has some food, because what I want are crops for vegetables, right? So what I need to do, of course, is go to Good Neighbor. Why Good Neighbor? Well, I'll show you in a minute. We're going to go to Good Neighbor because there's merchants there that we can purchase from. They'll also have some weaponry and things we might want to check out. But for the most part, I'm hoping to find food. Now, it's either going to hopefully be there, or I might have to go to Diamond City. We'll see. Now, as you can see, everything is already opened on my map and capable to fast travel too. So we're going to go right to Good Neighbor. All right.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you had old Finn handled back there.
I did.
The mayor's gotta make a point sometimes.
Sure.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community.
Oh, it's
We're
tainted.
neighbors
It's
of the people,
tainted.
for the
The
people.
taint
You feel
is
me?
everywhere.
Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
So this is our first chance to be cool. So we're being cool. What's up, Deacon?
Hey. What's up?
Yeah?
What a day, huh?
What is she? A general store? That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Ghoul? What's a ghoul?
You're looking at one, sweetheart. Didn't have any shelter to go to when the bombs fell. Radiation's kind of the ultimate makeover. Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being 220 years old.
Yeah, but
Now
I
you
get a lot of
buying
colds.
anything?
Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war, if you're so ancient.
It was pretty much what we have now, just with less rust.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the
Deacon.
second best bullshitter and good neighbor.
Yeah.
So, what do you remember about the past?
Oh, sweetie, I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick and wouldn't give me my due. Then it all...
We're cool with ghouls, by the way.
I ended, in a way, becoming a ghoul.
Ghouls,
Maybe when you
robots,
get
and
to
animals,
be
man.
my age, everything starts to look like fate.
Everybody
Anyway,
else
I
is just
like your
in my
story
way.
better, whether or not it's true.
I'm not bullshitting.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
Do I want to go to that stupid library and get her book?
Sure, let's take a look.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Alright, so she's got an anti-material rifle that's legendary right off the bat. And these are nice. I think they have a mod that'll let me up that too. So, let's just go through. All right, let's see. You got that. I wonder if they're going to end up taking up more than one space, though. Anyway, I'm liking it so far. We'll see how it works with the clothing. All right, yeah, she's got, you know, some cool stuff. Definitely at the start. You wouldn't be able to afford any of it, right? But that has 2 on it. See, minus 15% damage taken from humans, plus 2 damage and energy resistance. Minus 10 or plus 10% movement speed and plus 2 damage and energy resistance. So they're really good, I think. I like them. Okay, we'll grab a little alcohol, some pop out, don't really need that. Here's what we're looking for: carrot, melon, strawberry, potato. Actually, I'll grab that. A couple of blood packs. Getting dirty water? Nope. Start buying these. We'll come back for some of that stuff. Shipments. Oh, I've got to drop all that stuff for leather. I got to remember to do that. All right, so oh, buy. Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. Whatever. All right, accept. I need to get rid of all those books too. Thanks. I don't really want her mission. I do want to see.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Okay. Then I can't see the legendary on it for some reason. Oh, incendiary. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Maybe it might have an issue with some of the legendary stuff. I don't know. Wow. Oh, that's it, huh? Oh, power armor frame. Okay, I looked at everything. Oh, this way. All right. Thank you. Anyway, so basically what I need is... Oh, yeah, down here. Oh, that's right. Is it this? Yeah. Oh, you hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone. Alright, well, here's the big bummer on that. It won't let me save. I'm not sure if I can fix it at all. So this might all be for naught. I should have thought of that. I think I have a way that I can fix it. But
Hate the Institute.
I'm not going to stop doing what I would do because... Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm not going to stop doing what I would do because I want to go ahead and just, you know, illustrate my point in this video. Then I can come back, restart. I think I know how to fix the memory. It's telling me I don't have enough memory to save, which is not true. But it does it every now and then when you have mods on. I know how to fix that. It just means I can't. None of this matters. You know, I think I have enough saves. Like maybe I got whatever my auto save was. So maybe in the, hopefully with what's his name? Shit, Codsworth. But we'll see. I didn't really check. I just knew it was broken because it said you don't have enough memory to save. What I do.
Are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
It's not all
Seems
about
like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls of Diamond City, that's for damn sure. Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing. I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
Normally I take his job. He gets to give you the drinking buddy. The drinking buddy is awesome. So
I'll take a look. Let me know if you want to trade.
So he has your basic guns, basic clothing, right? You want from him. Hopefully he's got 8. So I grabbed those carrots, I gourd, grabbed the tarberries while I was here. Stuff to decorate with. I don't really need it because I have it in the Dr. Morbius's basement. Right? But there is some stuff. And I grabbed the toy box. So I really came for food, but he's a great guy to come for shipments because he has aluminum. And he's one of the few people you can get aluminum shipments from. So I wanted to show that off too. Alright. And so, let's see. Nobody else sells food. Upstairs is somebody you want to go meet. He's the person that you can add to your settlement. But I don't actually have a settlement sanctuary set up.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Homebrewed, reasonable prices?
Again, normally I would take his job because it's a blast. And it's so much fun to take a break from building and go do his mission. You got to go to Hallucinogen. This is where Drinking Buddy hangs out. Oh, there it is.
Hell yeah.
There's a magazine. Sweet, I suppose. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really bummed I can't save. Alright, so then we go listen to his speech. And then we go down to the third rail and we'd hit the robot. There's a robot down there. And he has a mission for you. I usually take it. It's another kind of fun one. If you get the companion, you got to pay $500 for him. But the guy that's down in McCready, down here in the basement, if you take him with you on that mission, not only will he help you, but you can steal freely everything, and you can just keep stealing and stealing and stealing and stealing and stealing in front of him. He loves it. Yeah. Anyway, hurry up. I got stuff to do. Like both literally and literally. In the real world and in the game world. Come on.
Hey, yes? We all know I got my own personal beef with that lard head. But stay focused. Now I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Of the people! For the people!
What? Got a staring problem?
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Ain't good, neighbor. You handle your own problems, or you end up dead. Stay free, man.
Got some good deals.
Alright, I think I have my mic up. Anyway, so after this, I would go downstairs and hit the robot up for his food. If it wasn't enough to get some crops going, I'd go to Diamond City, get more food. Right? This food is what I want. So then we'd pop back to Sanctuary Blueberry. How do I fix the memory problem? For some reason, I forgot. So the unmodded playthrough I have on here isn't affecting anything, doesn't do anything anyway. But I do have an older modded playthrough still sitting on this. And for whatever reason, when I have two different modded playthroughs going, it doesn't work. It won't let me save. I don't know why. I couldn't begin to tell you, y'all. Couldn't begin to tell you. So I got to go erase all those saves from the old modded, restart, I'll do all those missions to get back. So anyway, so come here, right? Now what I was going to do in this playthrough is get rid of this. Nope. See, I almost got rid of the whole street. That's why after I get things to a certain point, I'll turn it off. There it was for just a second. There we go. Alright. So out here, now that we got rid of that, is a great farming field. And you want to be careful. See how this lip? See, I took a little piece off there, and now you can see that lip. Sometimes it'll keep them from walking up and down. But they should be alright. And then what I would do is plant my crops in here, right? So I get enough crops down to start bringing in people. And if I needed to, I'd go around and scrap whatever I could to get enough stuff to build a beacon. But I don't need to because I've got a million materials from the basement, right? So we go to power, and I have this special generator right here. This is a wireless fuse box. What this is going to do is this is going to power the entire settlement, and I won't need any wires. Now I also have these crazy generators that you can put down this little small guy in a corner, and I think it does the same thing. So if you'd rather have a generator on the ground, I guess, to run a few wires through, you could. And then you have your standard stuff. But I like to use this because I don't have to run wires, right? You don't have to have wires for turrets, and you don't have to worry about that radius of, like, you know, I got to put a light here, then a light here, then a light here, or a pole here, and a pole here, and a pole here, just to get a light somewhere. So we're going to stick that bad boy. Now, the other trick is don't ever take it off. Ever. 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 And we're going to build that, and it's going to get a little weird for a minute. And that should power the entire settlement. So let's say we want to build well, yeah, we're going to get one of these anyway. So we'll put the beacon down, right? I've got my food crops, my plots down, my food down. Yeah, I didn't see it's on. It's powered. And then we'd start calling in people. And I've got a mod on that you can use for fishing and hunting sort of purposes, right? But right now what it's going to do is this chair right here is going to provide 6 food to a settler. So we'll build that. And when I get a settler, it should just immediately go to 6 food. Now the other nice thing is you can actually scrap this stuff in this mode. And these are fun to build, by the way, but they're kind of obnoxious. Alright, how do we rotate? There we go. Doesn't matter too much. Plop it down. You can see it's already powered. For some reason, the food chair is only doing 1 food. Oh, that's right. They're picking up on this stupid crap I forgot to get rid of. Yeah, that's why. Well, yeah, we'll just plop down whatever we got. What do we got? We got some corn. And now we got some carrots. What do we get? A gourd, another gourd. Melon. There we go. Alright, now this game will bother you until you build a generator here. Alright. And then they need one more thing, right, to be happy. Aw. The scrap mod sometimes messes with other stuff. Sometimes you can place stuff up there. That's a bummer. Alright, well I should be able to place something on the roof. No. So, because it's made all this stuff scrappable, I can't stick anything up there on the roof. That's sad. The bridge is scrappable too, so. So you can see it has some negatives as well. That's why I'm going to turn it off eventually. I just use it to get rid of, you know, the stuff you need to get rid of. All this crap. And then you can, it's one you can turn on and off. So we should plate this, and as you can see, it's just powered up, no problem. And then as far as beds are concerned, I got all kinds of options for cool beds, you know. Bunk beds are great. Now I think they fixed it, but maybe they didn't. They used to only give you, they used to take up, you could have 2 people assigned to a bed. Now, I mean, one person wasn't going to be able to sleep in it, though. Yeah, we don't want them sleeping in the toilet. And there you go. So what I'd want to do is figure out which one's farming, right? And then make them a provisioner, the one that's not, right? This one. So this guy's going to go to Red Rocket and be my provisioner, right? And then I'll check my map and hit R1. No, R2. No. How do I make it L1? And you can see we have a supply line set up, right? So then we want to run over here. And we're going to store all junk. And then if we drop over here and we go to our junk, there's a bunch of crap in here we need to get rid of. And I'll pull out later, but now all our components are in here. Except, right? Come here, dude. Come here.
Yes?
Nothing. You're my farmer, right? Or you're a third person? Farmer. Alright, come here, dude. Come on, dog. Come here. Oh, I'm in. Come here. Why won't he come here? No, come here.
Hey. Over here. Hey. How you doing, buddy? Might be best if we split up for a while, boy.
And hopefully I got rid of all the dog houses. We'll know in a minute. One last thing. And again, none of this matters. I can't save. But I do want to finish the video. We're going to go to our inventory. And go to... Shoot. We want to go to our workshop. And actually, I'm going to grab all this crap back. But I don't actually want it here. No, I do want those in there. Shoot. All right. Actually, I want 2 of those. Okay. Hold up. Now, we're going to go in here. We can drop any of this junk, right? I'm going to use it for role-playing. Alright, here we go. Drop all that. All that. Carefully. Scrap that. Got the red.
Can't talk now.
I know. Got the Red Rocket shirt on. All right, so we've got our leather in there. We got some people coming in. We got a little bit of food. Hopefully, you know, I can't remember if they self-assign to this chair. I'm not sure if they do. I need another settler to find out. Got the AP of a teenager. Look at me go.
Huh?
Yep. Now, when I turn that scrap mod off, I think I'll be able to build on the bridge again. And these posts on the other side. So, you got your food down. You want to concentrate, try to get more food. I would have probably gone to Diamond City, and there's people there you can look for food too. You know, if Carla shows up, we try to get some there. So we really want to build up our food stash, get those crops in the ground, harvest those, and set more. So then we'd come up here, and because we now have a provisioner, as you can see, we've got over 10,000 wood and steel that we can build with here. And this is something I don't think a lot of people know. The food, if you look, the food and the water, and even the power to some degree, is covered right now. And that's because your food and water carry over. So if I have 200 water coming from Sanctuary, and let's say 60 food, then I can have 20 settlers here and 20 settlers there, and I won't need to put a farm here at all, because these guys will have the provisioner and will be using the food and water from Sanctuary. So that's something people don't, I think, because I watch people play, and you know, for role-playing purposes, for looks, it looks good when you have, it would make sense, but like, why would you necessarily hit Red Rocket here? You know, a bit more to the edge of where the trouble is. Like I said, this is a good defensive post, but why make food here? Do it all back there in Sanctuary, right? Or make this your farm, and that's really what it is. It's just a big farm, although it's really hard to get. You're gonna have to put some plots down and go from there. All right. I would have probably done more. I got a little bit more time in actuality. But I might as well go ahead and get up and get going, because, like I said, there's no can't save. You can't fix it with I have to quit to fix it. So frustrating, annoying. At least I got in at the start. I've been wanting to make this mod video for so long. And the nice thing also is, that, considering at this point, other than, and that's stuff I can do without broadcasting. I can run around and get some more food. And hopefully harvest a set of crops back there at Sanctuary. In the meantime, and get a little more that way. So when I come back to do the next video, Alright, I'll try to pretty much have things basically in the state that it is now. Couple settlers. I'll probably have some actual crops down. And yeah, I'll start building. And the point that I like to make is that in Sanctuary, I want to get a bunch of food, water, and defense. But I don't really want to build too much there. I just want to get people to come in. Because I want to use those people to populate my other settlements. And as I move forward out to the Commonwealth, Abernathy is next, Ten Pines. Anyway, the list kind of is is it Starlight? The movie theater. You know, as you start to spread out and move out, I'm going to need people, and I can set a beacon down, and that's going to start drawing people in. But what you need right away, of course, is at least 2 people, and that's a farmer and a provisioner. So I want to be able to have a little pool of people I can draw from. And what I usually do is I set up Sanctuary as a really sweet place to show up, right? Lots of food, lots of water, lots of defense. That helps bring, and the happiness goes up. Oh, I've got a radio that if I put it down will make the happiness in the settlement 100%. So I put that radio down in Sanctuary. I'm going to be drawing in people like crazy, and I can keep farming them out to the other places. Now, what I like to do in the beginning with Red Rocket is the same thing. I build a nice farm. You can't really do too much with the water, but I'll probably make Sanctuary have like 400 water, so it won't really matter. And then what we'll have is like I said, nice farm, good defenses, and I'll put another happy radio down, and I'll put another beacon up. And so Red Rocket, what I usually do is use Red Rocket, Sanctuary, and Abernathy Farm as settler generators. You get their food up, and it's really easy at Abernathy. That's another reason why I like to use Abernathy. See this big tower here in the distance? So it's really close by. Man, I need to do that. Alright, so it's really close by. It's a huge build area. It's a build area. Normally you have to do a mission. I would go outfitted well, right? And actually I'm going to talk to these people. Should I talk to them, or should I just claim this stupid? I guess I'll talk to them.
Here for work? We could use some help picking melons if you've got some spare. I'll give
That's
you
close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful...
It's okay.
If you say... Let me tell you.
Farming's hard work.
Won't I, Blake Abernathy?
How long has it...
Generations. How about you?
I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, good luck. Maybe I'll see you. Word of advice, though. Why do all the hard work when you can just...
Right. Sounds like bad news.
You really are? Last time those... Now she's been... That's why we need...
What happened to the Minutemen?
Don't rightly know. The Raiders are... I don't have much to offer, but those Raiders, if you could get it back...
Don't worry.
Good.
Sure.
Alright, so this is one of those things where I'm also going to experiment, because especially since I know it's broken already, I want to know if I can have the mission and take the settlement. No. No. I bet if I didn't take the mission, I could have the settlement. Let's try one more. There's another one you normally can't get. I bet he won't let me because I think you have to take it. Oh God, where is it? I wish I had a search. I could just type it in. It's called Nordhagen. It's in a weird spot. Oh, thought it was like out here somewhere. There it is. Might as well solve a few mysteries with the broken playthrough. I might go see if it's gonna green tech glitch. There's a certain part of Boston that's really hard to get through. It's super laggy. There are mods that fix it. I usually just go with a door to the Institute. But if you don't get something to fix it... No, we don't want the mission. Can I claim the workbench? Where's the workbench? There we go. Nope. So, it says I don't have to... Did I turn that one off? I hope I didn't. No, I took Red Rocket without ever killing a mole. I guess you don't have to kill bugs and bears and whatever. But that doesn't help me. You gotta kill them anyway. Okay. Well, look at that is a fun place to attack later in a normal place. It's great. There's a magazine there, I believe. There's a guy with a nuke. It's a lot of fun. I don't remember if you can get power armor there or not. I like this part of the Commonwealth. Out towards the castle and that big spectacle island place and all that stuff. I love it. It's pretty cool. You're pretty far from the blast too, so. And I like the ocean. I used to use a mod back in the day. The problem is that most of this stuff isn't supported anymore. And now that they're going to, Bethesda's going to Microsoft, it's pretty much over as far as like anything new going on, as far as I can tell. Unless you're on PC, man. Unless you're on PC, you can still get brand new mods for Fallout 4, but I'd definitely be all over these. Good news is I know how to get in. Bad news is I can't save. That's alright. I think I have a fix for it. You got the basic idea for what I want to do to get started. I want to get in, get settled, I want Sanctuary going, I want Red Rocket going. Because I'm so beefy and I can just throw on some armor and some power armor even, I'd probably just go ahead and take the mission for Abernathy and go kill whoever to get the locket and then get his farm. So I'd use those 3 bases, get food, thing. You can get a ton of tomatoes and watermelons to flush out the 2 farms. It's Sanctuary. The lady trades with you. Sometimes she has food, I think. Usually it's just like, I think she sells like cloth and leather at Abernathy. But get those 3 established as a people farm. Then I'd take Starlight, and that would be my first real base in the Commonwealth. And then, as in, I would really want to actually keep people generated up to about, I usually go about 15 to 20 with everybody, you know, with the full set of jobs, especially merchants, and a real base. And then I'd go to Sunshine Tidings and make a massive, massive food farm. Pretty much have everybody there, farmer, except for 4 or 5 merchants, you know, a couple of cars. But that would be, Sunshine Tidings is what I use as one of my main food providers, right? And after I've got enough people generated into some of these other settlements and Sunshine's running, I'll turn Abernathy into a dedicated farm, leave, you know, again, 15 to 20 people there, mostly farming. So at least, so think about, if I have 10 farmers each, that's 120 food just generated from those 2 farms. You generally only need, you know, again, 16 to 20 food, what is it? Or 18 to 24 food in each settlement, 24 being making 4 extra at each settlement, which is not a bad thing. But I'll be providing most of that from just these 2 farms. And you won't even need to have farms in some settlements as long as you got a provisioner. So. Alright, I think that's going to do it, you guys. Plan is to see if I can the plan is to fix things, get back in, and actually start building some settlements. So, anyway, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you see this at a later time or date, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and y'all be good to each other.